This is everything I read in 2025. Start of the year, I started with the ACOTAR series this year. Also, I'm very ill. I always get ill over Christmas, so that's why my voice sounds this way. But I enjoyed it, 4 stars. At the same time, I also started the Narnia series. I started with Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. It says BookTube, but there's a whole order thing. That's a whole separate thing. I gave this one 4 stars. Very nostalgic, a lot of fun, and it was a quick, easy read. It's like 200 pages, but the pages are small, so if you're looking for just a chill in between book, I highly recommend it. Then I went straight on to the next ACOTAR book, A Court of Mist and Fury. Gave this one 5 stars. I think the best one in the series, apart from the last one, spoiler. But yeah, I loved this. 5 stars, amazing. Then I read A Court of Wings and Ruin. I gave this one 4 stars. I wasn't as much in love with it, but I still had a lot of fun reading it. Then I went on to A Court of Frost and Starlight. I gave this one 3 stars, which is the lowest rating I've given any of them. But it was alright. It's a novella, so it's quite short and wasn't really my vibe, so, but it's part of the story, still bits of it that I liked, so still 3 stars. Then I read the second Chronicles of Narnia book, Prince Caspian. My sister rebought me this bookmark because I was looking for it for ages. Where is? That is so annoying. I lost this. It's my favourite bookmark. It's Alice in Wonderland, a Tea Party. And I lost it forever. And I literally looked through all my books. Found it. But yeah, gave it 3 stars. Second one in the series. Yeah. Then I read To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. It's a Little Mermaid distant retelling, and I really liked it. I gave it 5 stars, so I highly recommend. Then I read The Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Laurie Gilmore, 4th book in the series. I gave it 4 stars. I liked it. Then I read In the Absence of Men by Philippe Besson. This book really confused me with my rating. I wasn't sure if I loved it or hated it. I think it was just Lie With Me is my favourite book of all time, so then reading this one after it, I was maybe comparing them too much, but still gave it 4 stars, and yeah, he's a great author. Then I read Circe by Madeline Miller, gave it 5 stars. I love me some Greek mythology, I love Madeline Miller. I got the Folio Society version, and yeah, great book, 5 stars. Very witchy, very Greek mythology, Ireland, Troy, recommend. Then I read Room on the Sea by Andre Ackerman. Gave this one 4 stars. I love him. I love reading all his books. I've got all of them are Andre Ackerman, so yeah, recommend. It's a short book. It's only 130 odd pages, and yeah, 4 stars. Then I finally finished the ACOTAR series. It took me a while to read the last one because everyone was like, "Oh, the last one's awful. The last one's awful." I gave it 5 stars. I quite liked it. I'm pretty sure I'm not a big fan of smut, so I just skipped the smut scenes, but it wasn't that integral, so I managed. Everyone ranked it low, I found, because of the smut scenes. They were like, "Oh, it was necessary," but just ignore it, move on. That's how I read anyway. So I gave it 5 stars. I really liked it. Very good book. Finally put these back on my shelf. I then read George Orwell's Animal Farm, my first classic. I really liked this. I gave it 4 stars. Political. It's a revolution of animals, and it's like one big metaphor, and yeah, I quite liked it. Now I ain't getting them off my shelf because they don't deserve my time. Then I started the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas. This one, I started with Throne of Glass, gave that 3 stars because it's the beginning of a fantasy series, sometimes slow. Second one, Crown of Midnight, 2 stars. I hated it. Then I read Loud by Drew Fuolo, who commented on my TikTok. Love you lots. 5 stars. Great book, my first autobiography, and yeah, no complaints. I highly recommend it. Then on my Kindle I read Alice by Christina Henry. Hated it, gave it 1 star. I barely finished it. I wanted to DNF it the whole time. Don't recommend it. Don't read it. Then I read Assassin's Blade. I gave it 3 stars. I had a lot more enjoyed it as short stories because they didn't give me a chance to get bored because it's plot. There's still a couple stories in it that bored me, but it was alright. I got through it. Then I read Princess of Souls, the second one by Alexandra Christo. I gave this one 5 stars as well. But it's a Rapunzel short retelling, and I like this one just as much. Very good. Then I read Swimming in the Dark by Tomasz Rajkowski. I remember when I originally did my review, it took me so long to learn how to say his name. I gave this one 5 stars. If you like Lie With Me, I would recommend this one. And it's just a cool gay story, pretty much. Then I read Air of Fire, Queen of Shadows. Then I read Air of Fire, I gave 2 stars. I hated it. Here was where I was borderline, should I carry on reading? Then I read Queen of Shadows, which I gave 5 stars. I very much liked Queen of Shadows. The only one in the series I liked, pretty much. Then I went straight away onto the tandem read. I got halfway through and I DNF'd them. I am still yet to finish Throne of Glass. But I don't know if I'm gonna, so we'll see. Then I read Medusa by Jessie Burton. I gave this one 4 stars. It was a fun retelling, short pages, easy to read. Yeah, good retelling. Then I read A Thousand Ships by Natalie Haynes. I gave this one 4 stars. I really enjoyed all the different perspectives and recommend. It's another Greek mythology book. Then I read Galatea by Madeline Miller. I gave this one 4 stars. Madeline Miller always hits, good book. Then I read the 4th book in the Dream Harbour series by Laurie Gilmore. Sorry, the 5th one. And I liked it. I gave it 4 stars, same as all the other ones. Good book. Then I read You. I loved the series. I've watched it all, so I thought I'd give the book a try. I did give it 3 stars, but that might just be because I knew what was happening. It was all predictable because I've already watched it, but 3 stars. Then the final book I read is still in my car. I finished it at the end of October, beginning of November. I haven't read since. I've been in a big slump. I've been very busy. Was The Year of the Witching. I gave it 3 stars. I very much enjoyed the build-up, but then the ending just fell very flat for me. There's a lot of build-up for nothing. That's everything I read in 2025. I hope you enjoyed. I hit a few slumps this year because I've been busy, I've been ill, I've been all over the place. So my goal was 50 books. I read 28. But I'm hoping next year I should be able to read a lot more. I should have a lot more time. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to get through a lot of these books that you see behind me.